Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I've managed to get my hands on the Xiaomi 12X. Yes, this is the Chinese version, but it is compatible in the UK. I did double check. And I got it on a website called Giztop. It's the first time I've ever bought from there, so I was a little bit skeptical at first. And the versions they have on their website, well, the one I got was 12 gigs of RAM, 256 gigabytes of internal storage. That's the max. And that was $729. So converted to Great British pounds, what, £600 possibly, something like that. So a very good price for a 12 gig of RAM and 256 gig storage. So if you want to buy from them, obviously totally up to you, but you can shop around. I've seen it on Geek Buying as well. So yeah, this is the package it comes in. Also come with a 67 watt charger. That's the 2 pound. I did get an adapter with it as well. So super fast charging. Not the fastest we've seen from Xiaomi, but here's the box. Phone is in there. SIM tray tool, manuals, and yeah, you do get a nice see-through silicone case, just basic case to keep it safe from scratches, nothing fancy. I'm not a big case person really, but yeah, that is that. Okay, the Xiaomi 12X. Now this is powered by the Snapdragon 870, which a lot of people probably prefer the 870 to the Snapdragon 888 because of the overheating issues. And performance-wise, there's probably not much in it. So you can get 8 gig version of RAM on this as well. And I've gone for this. Oh my goodness gracious me. That is absolutely stunning. Guys, that's how you do it. Yeah, that is how you do it. That is absolutely stunning. I remember seeing a picture of this on Twitter and thought how amazing that looked. But that is absolutely stunning. Take a look at that, and that is why it pisses all over the S21 FE. Even though the S21 FE does have a more powerful chip, look at that. It's a nice rounded back, rounded corners at the back. But I just love the way that looks and feels. Do you know what? I'd be very tempted to put a case on this. So USB Type-C, SIM tray, loudspeaker there. There's nothing on that side. The top, you can see speakers there again, Harman Kardon, just like the Mi 11 Ultra. Looks like an IR blaster there as well. And power and volume rocker. That is a really nice size. I like that. So we do have an AMOLED display, 6.28 inches. Okay, Snapdragon 870, Adreno 650, 8 and up to 12 gigabytes of RAM in there as well with UFS 3.1 storage, 4,500 milliamp battery. I'm sure this will come to the UK eventually, so there might be slight differences, but I just want to turn this on. This feels like a really nice size. That's the S21 FE, so it's slightly smaller than the S21 FE and slightly narrower as well. But in terms of look, sorry, that blows this out of the water. Absolutely. Whew. Jesus. I don't know whether it's now I'm switched, because I've now switched to artificial lighting now in the studio, so that probably has another effect to it. My goodness, look at that. Nice. Okay, so here is the display. So you can have a closer look at the corners here. They're slightly curved, aren't they, around there on the display. I do prefer more of a boxy sort of look, if I'm being honest. But that's looking nice. So 120 Hertz. Like I said, this is going to be, it's a Chinese version, but there is support for the UK as well. Play Store is in there. I'll sign in later. Okay, but yeah, first impressions, guys, is absolutely stunning. This is going to cost you, say, $700 if you buy it from that Giztop website for the maximum. But around $540 if you just want the 8 gig and 128 version. So I'm just having a quick play, set this up, and I'll be back. I am back. I've had a little play around with it. I took a few photos, snaps. I've signed in with Google, so I'm fully in there. I have the full Play Store, which is great. There is an update available, actually. MIUI 13, that is, I'm pretty sure the current, yeah, MIUI 13.0.7, so there is an update applying there. Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful in terms of build quality and to hold it. This can get a little bit slippery. In terms of fingerprints, it won't look as bad as, say, a glossy sort of back. This is a nice shiny matte. I like the curved edges actually. I thought I did prefer like a flat sort of display, but I do think I do prefer the curved display. It's really nice. Now obviously with it being the Chinese edition, when you do that, you do get all this sort of stuff, but all your apps and everything are on the main pages there. Now the camera system, we have a 50 megapixel main sensor. We do have a lot of people don't really like the macro sensor, but we do have a 5 megapixel macro and a 13 megapixel ultra wide. Now on the front we have a 32 megapixel sensor, and you can see the quality is very good. Even when punching in, zooming in, excellent quality. Also tested the portrait mode. Now the portrait mode you can affect or change the strength of the effect. I had it pretty much on max there, and edge detection is really good. And again, detail could be maybe a little bit more vibrant or contrasty, because obviously it doesn't look as good as that on the main selfie, but still, it still does a very good job. Now if we come along to the main sensor here, you can see great colors, great detail, and then switch to ultra wide. Ultra wide is 0.6x as well. So fairly wide sort of angle there. No real, slightly soft in the corners there. And that corner there as well. But that is the ultra wide. Again, on the back garden, standard photo, and then ultra wide as well. Switch to video. Now this can shoot 8K 25 frames per second, which we're shooting in at the moment, although this video is exported at 4K. But just to give you sort of an idea, there's no stabilization, which you can sort of see, but I've definitely seen worse smartphones in video when there's no stabilization. But yeah, this is what you're going to sort of look like with 8K 25 FPS. And now this is 4K 60. With stabilization, and that is buttery smooth. It really is. And you can see quality is excellent. Let's turn that light off there. So limit the light, low light sort of situation. Looking good. Looking very good. Okay, so this is 1080p 60, and there's no stabilization, which I was a little bit disappointed about, but I'm guessing maybe the Xiaomi 12 Pro or the Xiaomi 12 may have that stabilization, so that might warrant an upgrade for someone. Or if you don't mind no stabilization, then like I said, it's not bad. I'm sort of trying to walk around the studio here to sort of give you a good look. Dynamic range is a bit blown out there, isn't it, on that, but I'm still exposed. Turn that light off. That's what you can expect to see on the front-facing camera. So quite impressed with the camera setup on the Xiaomi 12X. This, I suppose, is the budget line of the Xiaomi 12 range at the moment that they've got released, because obviously you've got the Xiaomi 12 and then they've got the Xiaomi 12 Pro as well, with maybe further devices to be released, knowing Xiaomi. Now, the fingerprint sensor is on screen there, and just like the S21 FE, it's low there at the bottom, which I've actually quite enjoyed on the S21 FE. Yeah. Yes, that seems to be accurate. It's probably the same sort of speed as the S21 FE, to be honest. Could be faster, but Again, the 12X is the cheaper option. So if you do want something faster, then you might want to look for the 12 or the 12 Pro. Now, reading online, built into the Xiaomi 12 range is a vapor chamber liquid cooling. And it says temperatures are kept under control with a 2,600mm² super large VC liquid cooling unit. Now, for the Snapdragon 870 on devices I've used in the past, overheating didn't really seem a problem. So you've got that cooling unit in here and the Snapdragon 870, which doesn't really overheat. So for gaming, you're probably going to have a nice chilled out phone. If it's a Snapdragon 888, then I think that liquid cooling will definitely be needed. But on the 870, maybe not so much. So I want to double check the display settings in here. So look, you can see the menus look pretty much exactly the same as, you know, English or United Kingdom, European versions look exactly the same. Now display, we can go to refresh rate. At the moment it's set to auto recommended. So obviously that's going to increase or decrease the refresh rate. You can go into custom and select 120 Hertz. Well, I haven't even been using it at 120. Okay, so now we're in 120 Hertz. Okay. Now we should, oh, that's the Chinese stuff. YouTube. Okay, YouTube. Not now, here we go. So now we have YouTube open. We're gonna have a look at some video content in a moment. But yeah, scrolling and everything seems absolutely smooth. Videos. Yep, super duper, they're my videos. Right, let's do a video check. Okay, so there are the options for this video. I can go all the way up to 4K 60, although it's only a 1080p display. Hopefully my broadband here will buffer that fine. Pinch zoom, so we'll full screen there. And there we go, that's the quality of the display. That looks really nice. Yeah, it looks like it's coming out of the actual screen from here anyway, from this angle. Absolutely beautiful, guys. Okay, let's do this. Full volume. That's top and bottom covered. Really good sound quality. Really nice. Superb. Yeah, a nice rich sort of sound coming from these speakers. A nice amount of low end, doesn't sound thin or cheap. The bottom speaker is firing slightly more powerful than the top. So if you do have it like that, you're probably going to find your right side or whatever side you have it, you can hear more coming from that side than that side. But sound quality is very, very good. Okay guys, so that was my unboxing of the Xiaomi 12X and I was absolutely blown away. Looks absolutely beautiful, stunning. I'm pretty sure that is a glass back. So I know that. Yeah, and there's also the teeth test, isn't there? So this is the S21 FE. This is the 12X. Yeah. So because I couldn't find on a GSM Arena or anything like that if it's a glass back, but I think I can pretty much confirm that is a glass back. That frame feels sort of like aluminium as well. Well built smartphone. I will be getting the Xiaomi 12 Pro soon as well. Really super excited to test that. Yep, and it's updated. If you have any questions, guys, please pop them down below. Hopefully we'll do another video on this in the future. Might come back with a review or maybe try some gaming on there. If there's enough requests for a certain thing, then I might do another video about it. But yeah, Xiaomi 12X, guys, absolutely incredible for the price you're going to be paying for this as well. And you wait till it launches in the UK officially. Brilliant. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.